Annapolis, Maryland, and on the picturesque Naval Academy, these folks have come together in support of the midshipmen today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the third-ranked team, the Navy Midshipmen. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Will kick this deep to begin the game. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hands it off on the counter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Fights off a defender. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. How about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
A lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Finds his man. Has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Touchdown, USF. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is good.
7-0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 over play. 2nd down coming up.
Second down play coming up.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Florida 7, Navy 0.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They're going to run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Receiver in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
And now the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Heading left after the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
But the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. Now the 40. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulls. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
USF
And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
That makes the score South Florida 14, Navy 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the block of 44.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, midshipman.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. He's running out of time here. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
It's worked out and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, Navy.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And your Navy midshipmen will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
21, Navy 7.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And your Navy midshipmen will take over. 1st and 10.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
South Florida 21,
Navy will kick it off as we start the second half.
17 set to kick off.
He'll call for the fair catch here. USF offense is back out there now. To the air. It's Brown. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, USF. It was a foot race and he won it.
We see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The big fullback's got it here. Powering right past the defender. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Chapman. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
They try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ready up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go.
And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got the first down, now looking for more. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run by the back, but I'm going to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field.
Spider.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Navy is lined up quickly here. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Here's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. And the defense makes some adjustments. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
How impressive have these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Brown. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Bulls will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to pass, it's Brown. He breaks free. He's moving out of the pocket now. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Finding space at the 20. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down.
Third quarter with the score. South Florida, 28. Navy, 14.
Got it.
So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Navy is lined up quickly here.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Get set. Get set.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they get him down after the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Second down after that previous play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back to pass. It's Brown. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Wolves come to the line to run the hurry-up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Eccles. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And now the defense able to bring him down. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Brown. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Navy 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Navy offense comes back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. First down here for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And he drops back in the gun, trying to extend the play. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game.
And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. With the catch, it's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Bulls come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.